Finally got a quarterback in the studio.
Yeah, you got your player. You know, he play. You got one of your guys. I'm just gonna say it like that.
EJ, last week, man, we had these daggone defensive players in, man. I swear. I'm like, man, what's wrong with y'all? Hey, one joker said he wanted to run through somebody. One joker said he liked the Oklahoma drill. I said, man, these guys, they need to be evaluated. You got to talk to them. Birmingham, we have E.J. Handley, Eric Jaylen Handley from Pleasant Grove.
What's up?
Fighting Spartans. Coach LeBeau over there. How the season going?
It's good. 5-1, not where we want to be, but we getting there. Just taking it 1 week at a time and trying to lock down this playoff spot and then secure a first-round home game.
Okay. So who did you guys have Friday?
John Carroll.
They were undefeated, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I had one of my good friends. He's a Cavalier. He was talking mad noise. Because y'all went to them?
Nah, they came to us.
Okay. And who you guys have this week?
Fairfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, wait, but Fairfield. You used to play at Fairfield.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Tell me about that, man. Tell me about those Tigers over there, Purple Tigers, and your experience there.
I ain't got nothing but love for Fairfield. I enjoyed my time there. My dad's an alumni.
Okay.
My brother graduated from Fairfield, so it's nothing but love. But this week is just another game. It's nothing personal. Gonna prepare like I would for any other team. And
So no little extra motivation.
nah.
You think they got a little extra motivation? No?
What they do and what they say in their locker room is null and void to me.
Okay.
I'm going to go out there and execute our game plan to the best of my ability.
Okay, sounds good.
I like that. None and void.
Hey, no, I heard
I
that.
mean, like that's. I don't know how many 17, 18-year-olds know that term.
Right.
But
I mean, Birmingham, y'all can see we have a very polished young man in here.
yes, sir.
EJ is the son of a coach, Coach Handley, out there in Fultondale. So, been around the game your entire life, so we could see that, man, with your first answer. So, EJ, when did you start playing ball? What age did you start playing football?
5. Well, 4 technically. I played flag football in Virginia, the great state of Virginia, at 4.
This man he's got jokes.
Yeah.
I started playing tackle at 5. My dad was actually my coach, my first ever coach.
Wow.
What y'all were doing in Virginia?
Yeah, I'm going to say.
My mom was military. She retired Navy 20 years. So finally, in 2017, she sat it down and we moved back to Alabama for good.
Awesome.
Okay, good stuff, bro. So your mom, now where is she from?
She's from Talladega,
Okay,
Alabama.
Okay, so she's from
Yeah.
Alabama. Okay. Gotcha. So started at 5. And what age? So what age did y'all move to Alabama?
I was 10 in the 5th grade.
Okay. So you had played Little League. You had played pads in where?
Virginia.
And Mississippi.
And okay. So what part of Mississippi?
In the SIP.
Gulfport.
Gulfport,
Lived in
okay.
Gulfport. Yeah.
I like Gulfport.
My dad, he coached at St. Stanislaus when they had Miles Brennan.
Okay.
He played quarterback at LSU. Chase Rogers, Darius Pittman. It's a bunch of great guys came out of Stanislaus while we were there, and my mom was stationed there, so it was a nice little spot.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. And so you moved to Alabama. And where did you play park ball here?
Spain Park.
So you were over there, with the little Jags, huh?
Yeah, played 2 years over there.
Okay.
What position?
Quarterback and Mike linebacker.
Good little linebacker. Okay. So now, EJ, have you been playing quarterback the entire time?
Yeah, my whole life. Started at a young age, obviously, and just been training and working at it ever since.
Gotcha. So now, moving around, like I'm sure, like when you guys moved from Mississippi to Spain Park or that area over there in Hoover, there was a quarterback already on the team. So how did that transfer? What happened there? Yeah.
It was difficult at first, I'm not gonna lie, because coming to a place like Spain Park and Hoover where football is a big thing and politics is also a big thing. But the offensive coordinator, the quarterback was actually his son.
What? How did I know that?
And I just had to come in and work, show him that I was the guy, I was a leader. And eventually, after about 3 games, I think I was a starter, and I started 5th and 6th grade.
So where did they move offensive coordinator's son to?
He was just a backup.
So he played another position. So that was a light switch moment, basically.
I mean, he was a pretty good baseball player. That's really what he focused on. So actually, after 5th grade, he just stopped playing football.
I mean, you ran the man out of sport, man.
Gee, AJ, man, come on, man.
Man, he knows. I'm actually writing a book.
Yeah,
and,
I was thinking about you. God,
I had a little fella that dealt with a lot of the stuff that you dealt with in just 3 games, but very interesting. And Mike and I most recently been talking about reps in the position.
Yep.
Reps in the position.
It's funny you mentioned that. Yeah.
Since 4, you've been playing quarterback. Okay. Because see, I look at you may have a play where you got to jump a run a 9 route. Okay. And it needs to be touch on it, or you trying to catch him early. It needs to be a rope. And it's one particular quarterback we've been talking about. He's playing college ball, and the kid, I feel, does not have enough reps in the bank to play the position effectively. Great athlete, great kid, all that good stuff, but a kid that played in the Hoover system and was having to deal with, for lack of better words, daddy ball, where, okay, we're going to play him over here this game, we're going to play him right here, or he's too good of an athlete just to have him handing the ball off. I don't care about that. I need him to get the reps. I need him to get the comfort, leading men, being in the huddle, talking to each one of the kids and growing in their position. So I'm glad you told us about that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, reps in the position.
Yeah.
So EJ, we go on to Berry Middle, and then, so you played 7th grade over at Berry.
Yeah.
And that's where you moved from there to playing in Fairfield.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So did you play varsity at Fairfield? When did you start playing varsity at Fairfield?
So I played middle school and I played varsity. I was the 3rd string on varsity at first.
As a
8th grader.
Okay.
And there were 2 quarterbacks in front of me. One of them was really just an athlete who played quarterback if he needed to. That was the 2nd string, Malachi.
Okay.
And I got thrown in the fire the 2nd game of my 8th grade year on ESPN.
Really?
In Georgia. We were playing Griffin High School out of Georgia.
Okay.
That's a good high school.
Yeah, 2A Georgia powerhouse. And Omar and Malachi ended up getting hurt in the first 2 quarters. And
they call your number.
As an 8th grade. Man, huge.
As an 8th grade, that's sick.
Yeah. So you stay on over there through your 10th grade year? Okay. So you mentioned earlier, Dad coached you flag football, first coach. Dad also is a coach. He's a head coach at Fultondale. Talk to us about, because you guys both move on to Pleasant Grove. He was on the staff. So talk to us about playing at Pleasant Grove and having your dad out there on the staff with, at your school.
It was definitely fun. That's an important aspect of football for me, is making sure it stays fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game.
Right. Okay.
I always tell myself, no matter what level I'm at, if I stop having fun with it, I don't want to play it.
Okay.
Because I know there are bigger things in life. I want to do a lot of things outside of being a football player. I have big aspirations for myself, but I enjoy the game of football. I put in a lot of work. So just having him on the staff and all the other great coaches I have, it was it definitely made it enjoyable, you know, especially seeing him not have to deal with the stresses of being a head coach.
Okay.
So he could kind of freelance and just work on calling an offense and
So he was your
being
OC?
my coach. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so he had the title, but Coach LeBeau actually calls the plays. But you know, he had his input here and again. But that's another guy over there on the staff. Coach LeBeau, I love him to death. One of the main reasons I stayed at Pleasant Grove, I made a commitment to him when I came in that building after I was leaving Fairfield, and just the bond me and him have made, we really mesh. And
Because I was expecting when I saw your dad get the job at Fultondale, I was like, okay, well, he's gonna go with his dad. So, you know, talk us through that situation there, because you still a Spartan.
I'll be lying if I didn't say I considered it.
Okay.
Pretty sure everybody knows I did. It takes a lot for you to know that it's probably, God forbid, it would have been the last time my dad would ever be able to coach me at any level.
Right.
And passing up that opportunity, it took a lot.
Okay.
But just the commitment I made to Coach LeBeau, the rest of the staff, and my teammates, it would have felt wrong to leave knowing we were so close to winning a championship last year.
Okay, good stuff, man. That's good stuff. So you're going to Wofford. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Besides Wofford, who all were recruiting you?
Mercer,
Yeah.
that's another team in the SoCon.
That's another great school too.
Austin P,
That's another
New
good
Mexico, UAB, Troy, trying to think, Columbia, Ivy League school.
Really?
Yeah.
My cousin played quarterback up there.
Okay.
Jeff's son.
Yeah.
At Columbia.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to New York, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Too far to get
Yeah,
too
I got
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in your recruiting visits, which one besides you decided to go to Wofford, which one would you say you had the most fun at, or who was in the second running?
Probably Mercer, man.
Mercer's a nice school, man.
The people in Macon,
Georgia,
the staff, the players, just the environment. They're all great people. I still communicate with some of them. Coach O'Brien, the recruiting coordinator, AK, they're all great people. They still keep up with me. They wish me nothing but the best, even though I made another decision. And if I had to go anywhere else, Wofford wasn't on the table. That'll probably be where I would go.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Man, I'm a big fan of Mercer too, though, and I like Wofford too. But Mercer, man, is I know some coaches over there too. Yeah.
EJ, we've asked each guest this, each one of the defensive players as well as the team.
But we glad to have some offensive players though.
Yes,
We gotta say this though.
Yes.
But yeah.
Oklahoma drill. Do you remember your first time being involved in the Oklahoma drill? And what were your thoughts on it?
I can't really remember, but I probably know what was going through my head because I was always a bigger kid.
Okay.
So I was never one of the kids that was scared or in the back. I'll take
you
a
said in the back.
Yeah. He like I'm
So
finna
you
kill.
know someone that was kind of easing on back there.
I'll deliver a hit just like I got to take one for the position I play. But no, as I started to get older,
Kill him.
I kind of had to fade away from it.
Right.
My dad didn't really like it really much when I tried to get physical, and Coach LeBeau hates it now. He wants me to protect myself, so I don't see any of it now, but I don't mind a little contact here and there.
Okay. I hear you, baby. Yeah, you got good size for a QB, man. Good size.
You look good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Birmingham, he's 6. He's a legit 6'2", possibly
Legit.
6'3".
Maybe
I stood
possible.
next to him.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Possibly 6'3", yeah.
Yeah. Favorite food?
Pizza. No, just playing.
I've been told. I think I I think I know.
It's odd. Now, it used to be pizza, I'm gonna be honest, but I like popcorn like a lot. That's my go-to snack. Any situation. I ate some popcorn before I came here. I just popped me a bag before I got in the shower. But I know that's a weird answer. You probably don't hear much, but popcorn definitely.
I honestly like popcorn.
Hey, I'm gonna throw another
Go
food.
throw it out there,
I'm
Jay.
gonna throw another food. I guess. What's your favorite dessert? Let me ask that.
Oh, banana pudding.
Somebody got that.
Yeah. So
Who got the
now-
best now?
Yeah. Who cooks the best banana pudding? All right. Coach Davis, Granny Deb, Auntie Orlita, or Auntie Kelly.
Coach Davis. Listen.
Coach Davis?
Coach Davis know how to throw down.
Who is Coach Davis?
He's actually the offensive line coach for my dad at
Yeah.
Fultondale.
Yeah.
And he's his assistant head coach.
What makes the banana pudding the best? So is it cookies or what?
His cookie to banana ratio. A lot of people do a lot of banana and not enough vanilla wafer.
Yeah.
And his pudding is never like runny.
Yeah.
Some people like it hot.
Yeah.
Some people like it cold.
I don't like mine.
I like it cold.
I like mine
And his
cold,
pudding is never runny.
Yeah.
And like I said, the vanilla wafer to
Ratio
banana ratio
is off the chain.
is way more wafer than banana, and I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
So Coach Davis, you won, brother.
Coach Davis, you on the clock, baby. So Coach Davis, now with that being said, Jay, I think I want to try the banana pudding.
You already know you got to provide something.
Yeah, exactly.
One more food. Grilled cheese sandwich.
Now y'all talking about one of my favorites now, though. Go ahead.
Hey, son made some chili. That's actually what I'm having when I get home. Grilled cheese.
That's what.
Chili.
That's exactly what we having. Go ahead.
I love grilled cheese. I was an odd kid growing up. I'll say that because I used to just eat cheese like out the packets.
Right. Okay.
I was one of those kids. It's probably not very many, but that was me. And
How you like your grilled cheese prepared though?
It got to be butter on the bread.
Okay.
Lightly toasted. I don't like burnt grilled cheese.
Yeah.
I will throw it away.
Yeah.
And I don't like how people smash them down nowadays.
Oh, you don't like that? Okay.
Nah.
So you want yours in the oven?
Well, it ain't got to be in the oven. You just got to know how to make it.
Okay.
Put it in the skillet.
I mean-
Not smash it down.
You can, and you can slightly mash the bread,
But you don't want it flat.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he said enough about food.
Now, let me-
Probably all of us hungry.
Yeah, I am. But have you ever eaten a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Like toasted in a pan.
Nah, I've never had that.
Man, they-
I've
You
heard
never had
about
that?
it. I've kind of wanted to try it, but
Oh, you never?
I'm not
I,
gonna make it myself.
I make the best.
Well, look,
PM
since y'all talking about that, what about with the bananas on the? Because I've seen that. I've seen folks do that. Bananas on the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Now I have never done that. I'm not opposed to not having it. I would say
I like peanut butter and just bananas. I've never had peanut butter, jelly, and bananas
Yeah,
all
Yeah.
together.
yeah. But I will say, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich grilled on the stove, I could do that. Yeah, I did that before.
I can't believe we went down that tangent.
Yeah, we got to get back right. Go ahead.
Man, you very well spoken, brother. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to major in?
I was finna say kinesiology. It was kinesiology until I took biology 103.
Okay.
I realized I can't do all that science for 4 years. So I'm.
What is kinesiology? That's the art
Yeah.
discipline of what? Because Coach Nibley, we just had him on, and he actually he majored in that. So what is kinesiology?
I was gonna go into like the sports science realm of kinesiology, which is you got to take another anatomy, which goes more in depth, kind of learning how the body functions and what makes what go, and it's different aspects of kinesiology. It's kind of a wide spread of topics that you can dive into, but I was going to go into the sports science side of it, but now I'm just going to stick with sports management because I know I want to be a football coach. Just being around it. I really don't want to coach high school. I want to be a college coach. I really don't have aspirations to coach in the NFL because it's different levels, and just being around my dad so long, I want to be somewhere where I can still impact the lives of young men who are growing and trying to mature and become eventually grown-ups because the NFL isn't real for everybody. But I don't want to quite be in the realm of professionals because you can't. Some of them you can't tell them anything.
Right. Okay. This guy, man.
Impressive,
brother.
Hey, this guy's something else. But hey, what you said a moment ago, I was gonna touch on that, but I'm gonna leave it to the end of the show, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm stoked though. I gotta tell you that much.
So what kind of quarterback would you describe yourself as?
I'm a pro style, not much of a runner. I think everybody knows that watches me in my game, but I'm more than that. I'm a game manager. I'm a leader, and I spend enough time with Coach LeBeau and just learning our scheme and our game plan each and every week to also be another coach on the field. I'm his eyes on the field, and I feel like that's a problem a lot of teams have on any level. The quarterback and the coach are never really on the same page. And that's what causes a lot of miscommunication and errors, which I've definitely cut down on from year 1 to year 2. You can kind of see as I'm getting comfortable in the system, I have less and less turnovers. And it's not just about my stats. It's about getting the team in better plays.
How often would you say you change a play?
Just depending on the game plan. If Coach LeBeau sees something and we get a check on the front, like the defensive front, like last week, John Carroll gave 2 looks on film. They played a 3-3, well, 3 actually, 3-3 stack, 3-4, and a 4-2, and one play we had counter called and they walked down to a 6-man front with double A gap from the linebackers, and we just checked the zone. It's just small stuff like that. Just trying to make sure the team is in the best position to succeed every play.
Okay. How much film you feel you watch?
On my own, not as much as I should. You can never watch enough film. You can never learn too much, but I know definitely with Coach LeBeau, I spend about 40 minutes every day outside of team film. After we get done lifting weights, our brief period in between lift and meetings, I'm in his office watching film every day and on Sundays, and it's a lot.
Okay. So, do you feel going into do you most games you feel like, okay, I'm ready for what they can throw at me? Are you also thinking, okay, I've seen this from them, but what could they possibly throw at me that I hadn't seen? Are you thinking like that?
Yeah, definitely, because a lot of teams, when they play us, they show us things that we haven't seen on film, just because obviously your goal every week is to beat your opponent, and sometimes that comes from not playing your base front, giving them something they haven't seen to hopefully get them to make mistakes. But I feel like I'm always prepared for it. Coach LeBeau is definitely prepared for it. He puts more than enough time in to be prepared for anything we see, and if we're not, we're gonna figure it out on the fly.
Okay. So a lot of adjustments done on the sideline at times if they're throwing some stuff y'all hadn't seen.
Yeah.
Okay. EJ, what's your regimen or your ritual or routine? Say that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's say Thursday, Friday before a big game. Just any game. What are you doing?
So, I'm a very superstitious person.
Okay.
And I'm a creature of habit.
Okay.
So every Thursday, obviously, we have morning practice, morning walkthroughs. After morning walkthroughs, I go get donuts for me and my coaches and my offensive line.
Wow.
And then I'll sit in my coach's wife class, Miss LeBeau. Shout out to Miss LeBeau.
Miss LeBeau, shout out.
I'll sit in there till it's time for me to go get my hair cut. Then I go to cryo.
Hold on. What you get the trills? What you doing?
Nah, I just get a line up and a fade.
A fade? What fade that, EJ?
I have my hair done most of the time.
It's
always not just like this.
Oh, okay, you get it. Okay. Yeah, so we can't see it now.
Nah.
Okay, you got it. Okay, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
he said
don't give it.
I said, what?
Yeah. Now, EJ, let me just keep it 100 with you now. No cap. I like your hair, but I was just kind of confused about what you were saying to me.
Look, when I saw him, I said, boy, he better have all the kind of NIL shampoo deal.
I'm telling you.
I try to keep it done when I can, but this year I've been playing better with it out, so I've been keeping it out most of the time. And but
you creature habit.
It is what it is. Hey, I told y'all I'm superstitious. If I play better with it out, I'll wear it out.
So you go to Mr. Bowles' room and donuts, you chill out. And
what kind of donuts you get? I'm just curious to ask.
So it's a really nice donut spot in Hueytown. I like the red velvet donuts. I love red velvet anything, but they make some really good red velvet donuts.
I like red velvet too. That's my favorite cake. Now, it's been some donut spots where they incorporate bacon inside of a donut. Yeah, I've seen some of that. You ever seen that yet?
Yeah, I've actually tried one. I was in Maryland. I tried a maple bacon donut.
Yes.
Yeah, I have seen that.
So I guess it's a common thing. But maple bacon. Yeah. How you like it?
It was all right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You tried it.
Yeah.
What I saw, it was a food truck somewhere out in on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to send that to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so in particular music you listening to, before a big game or
My teammates clown me a lot for this, but I'm a Drake guy. I don't like being amped up before a game. Any game, it doesn't matter what.
What about Drake? They not Drake listeners?
Cause they like to listen to Young Boy and
Baby.
all kinds of rap, and I feel like as a quarterback, you should never be too intense. You got to remain medium at all times.
Even flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Through the highs, the lows, especially before a game, you can't go in there too anxious and hyped up and come out, you can't think. I can't have that happen.
So what do you think about when you would see, say, a Tom Brady over there headbutting folks and let's go? I mean, so what did you think about that?
I mean, everybody has their own style. Mm-hmm. I just know me, I'm a competitor. So it's going to come out eventually. Right. So I kind of got to start at a low at least. Right. Because I'm going to get after it. I'm going to compete. I'm going to let you hear about it on the field.
You talk a little bit on the field.
Yeah. Okay. You got to.
So your opponents by now, they don't mistake or look at the exterior and say, okay, this is a little soft quarterback. They know they got somebody that's, like you said, willing to mix it up, willing to be a little physical if he needs to be.
I mean, I show it on film. If they don't watch the film, they don't know, but
shame on them, huh? If they don't watch the film, shame on them, huh? Let me ask you a question. Hey, Jay, so what are your thoughts on Shedeur Sanders?
I think a lot of people forget at the end of the day he's a kid. He's a kid who loves to compete, and he has fun doing it. Everybody tries to bash his style and the way he goes about things, but if you pay attention to everything he does, he works hard, he's a heck of a student, and he's about his business. So he has every right to do what he does, in my opinion, because he plays the way he plays.
And when you said about his business, what did you mean by that?
I mean, he goes out there every Saturday and does his job, and he does it at a high level.
And I was thinking you may have been talking about, because now everybody, like I said, Georgia just passed the NIL for high school students. Okay, so I know both Shiloh and Shador and a lot of players on the team. We got Travis.
Yeah,
they're able to take advantage of the NIL. So I think you and I was having that conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Where we had a kid that's going to Colorado who was foregoing. I guess his team is out of contention for.
Yeah, Aaron Butler.
Okay.
I heard about that, but I heard Aaron's side of the story was, so Aaron is taking 9 classes this semester so that he can graduate early in order to enroll in Colorado in January. And I don't really blame Aaron, because at the end of the day, you and your family have to make the decision they feel is best for you. And the young man has his priorities straight, in my opinion, because taking 9 classes is not easy. I've taken 6, and 2 of them being college classes. I know that's not something that's easy to juggle, along with preparing at the level you need to prepare to give your football team the best opportunity to win every single week, week in and week out, for 17, 16, 15 weeks. And I felt like somebody told me he felt like he was going to be a crutch to his team, which I also respect, because he knew he wasn't going to be at the top of his game every week. He wasn't going to be prepared like he needed to be every week. But, I mean, it's his decision. It's the decision him and his family made. And
because, I mean, the conversation we were having was that we all played Parker. Parker came to you guys. Did you have any idea, or were you told how many people were at the game?
I think it was around 3,500, maybe.
So, and it was pretty much packed out, right?
Oh, it was.
Okay. So, the financial or the economics of the situation, you look at it like there's a lot of money being made on the backs of the athletes. So now, because we was trying to figure out, Mike asked the question, so we're not playing football. How did you frame it? I don't know.
I basically said we're not playing football for the love of the sport anymore. Basically saying like that's it. Yeah. Are we playing football for the love of the sport anymore? We not.
And my retort to it was basically, it's at the end of the day, time is money, and you guys are putting that work in, and a lot of times over the years you've had staffs, you've had ADs that may have misappropriated monies, or you talking about $3,500, where it's like $10 to $12 to get in the game now.
Yeah.
Do the math. We're selling all the Pleasant Grove shirts and the caps and all that good stuff, the concession stand and all that, So, and they give you guys a spirit pack or something, or you may even have to pay for the spirit pack. Let alone talking about the stuff around it. So I can understand, the money's out there. Because you get a lot of folks that get holier than thou at some point, talking about, well, you're getting education. Well, high school, I was going to get that anyway. That's my tax-paying right for my child, is to be able to go to high school and get an education. Well, they throw it in college where you got a scholarship. Yeah, but you just made $3 million off this one game or more. Yeah. The city and all that. So I understand the side of the NIL, but it's also some of that stuff is looking a little crazy, like it's getting out of hand to a degree. So it's going to be interesting to kind of watch and see how it goes. You know, man, Mike, I'm pretty hyped, man. This young man here, boy. I'm surprised you say doctor or brain surgeon or something like that, man.
Hey, man, hey, this is my guy right here, man. I'm gonna say a little bit more off camera.
Hey, you can tell he's a quarterback, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It takes a certain mentality and a certain understanding. I think his dad did a great job with him. And when I talked to him, I'm like, hey, man, I'm impressed.
Yeah. Man, we were here to get you on out of here, but before you get out, teacher that has had some impact on you. It could be junior high, high school, elementary. Who's that teacher that stands out for you? Or teachers?
I'm gonna give a lot of thanks to Miss Montgomery at Fairfield. Her and my dad are pretty close. They still talk. She really, my 8th and 9th grade year, going through COVID, and having to take classes online, and I actually doubled up on classes. So I'll be able to graduate in December of this year.
Okay,
but yeah, but she really helped kind of guide me through how the real world, college is gonna work. Just teach me study habits and guiding me through. How do I put this? Just kind of guided me through how college worked, because I was taking college classes. I probably have about 8 or 9 college credits right now, along with the 2 I'm taking now.
Right.
But just big shout out to her. She did a lot outside of school for me, which I also appreciate. She was a big supporter of me in my time at Fairfield, and I couldn't do nothing but thank her.
Come to your games?
She obviously teaches. They got babies everywhere, and they always want to support the ones where they at. So I can't really blame her, but I know I'll see her out there this week, and she might have a little mixed emotion.
You guys are going to Fairfield?
Nah, we went to them last year.
Okay.
They're coming to us.
Okay. And your coaches, you talked about Coach LeBeau. Of course, your dad. So any other coaches you want to mention or reference?
I mean, all my guys at PG do a great job. Coach Boo, Coach Ruff in the offensive line, Coach Davis, Coach Woods. I mean, I'm close with all of them. We spend a lot of time in the building together. They're there a lot. They work hard. Spend a lot of time game planning. They put a lot into it. So I just want to make sure that I'm giving them back what they put in for us, because they don't ask for much. They just ask we come in, put our hard hats on every day, and go to work. So it's the least I can do.
I got you. Do you have any guys across the state, in the city, that you're looking at, maybe at your same position or, on the same side of the ball, that you're just, checking in on, see, looking, I guess, friendly, competitive rivalry? You're trying to see, hey, how he did tonight, or any of those type of guys you look at?
Not really like that. I got a lot of players that I communicate with. Some of us are really good friends. So obviously I check in on them to make sure they're doing their thing, or see if their team won every Friday night. Like Carlos Moore over at Minor, he's doing his thing. He's been playing great all year. Naheem Alford at Parker. Okay. Me and Naheem, we've been friends a really long time. So,
see, you dropped the bomb on him in that game.
It happens, man. Playing defensive back, you gotta have a short memory, one play mentality, one play at a time mentality, because he had just made a big play on offense. He scared me. I'm not gonna lie, but no, it's just having confidence in your guys, no matter who's on the other side of the ball. I think I got the best receiver in the state in Clarence Taylor.
Is that number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's a
player.
He's the lead receiver in the state right now. So.
What year is he?
2025.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Good size. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to see what's something that was on the tip of my tongue I wanted to ask you. Okay. If it's a young 6th grade, 7th grader that's gonna see this, their dad may show them this. What's something that you would advise or recommend that they want to play quarterback? You know, what would you think be something to give them that edge or something they can put in their workout?
First thing off the field, keep the right people around you. That's a thing that downplays a lot of people nowadays. They can be a good kid, they can be doing what they're supposed to do in the classroom, but they surround themselves with the wrong individuals. And I've always told myself, my dad always told me, my mom's always told me, keep people around you who want to go where you want to go. Who want more for themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you keep people around you who don't, you're going to get caught up in the wrong situation eventually. God forbid, but stuff happens, and you can be in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people, and everything you've done in your life can just get thrown away. And
Mom and Dad teaching them well.
That's first, but if you want to play quarterback, I say your core. That's for any football player, but playing quarterback, it's more about rotation than arm strength. So your core has to be on point, and your mental more than your strength and your size. Knowing what's going on, learn coverages. Put in time to learn football instead of just being a football player.
Okay. Good stuff, young man. Good stuff. Mike? Man, I'm blown away, bro. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff.
Hey, Jay, man, I honestly, I mean, like, I'm impressed.
Yes, sir.
I'm impressed.
Yes, sir. Man, tell Coach LeBeau and the crew over there, hey, we root for you guys. I'm pretty sure we'll have him in the next week. But keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive. Keep your head up. And we wish you all the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Mike, another one in the books.